Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Breaking news for you this evening. A large number of people in Lakes Country, Minnesota are dealing with power outages during another cold night. According to Lake Region Electric Cooperative, over 2,000 customers are without power. Crews have confirmed a problem on a transmission line and are working to restore power. The estimated restoration time is about an hour from now. Stick with Valley News Live for updates. Extreme South Fargo is back in business again. Thousands from the Red River Valley are in Frisco, Texas, already whooping it up ahead of Saturday's championship game between NDSU and James Madison. After 5 straight title games for the Bison, the green and yellow were absent from the championship game last year. Their return has fans excited and Frisco businesses smiling again. Valley News Team's Mike Morgan joins us live from Frisco with more. Mike?
Good evening, Andrea, and welcome to everybody back in the Red River Valley. I'm at the Weston Stonebriar in Frisco, Texas. It happens to be the home base for the NDSU football team. You know, Frisco, Texas is smiling that the fans are back here once again. We're told that an estimated $7 million is spent by folks from the upper Midwest in this area. That's not too bad for just a week. And that certainly is the case for the Marriott Legacy in Frisco. They've been waiting for the Bison to return for some time.
It was really a shock to us too. It was so strange because usually this weekend, every single year, we're ready for North Dakota State and all of its fans to come through, and our hotel was just dead last year. It was so quiet, it was like a ghost town. So really excited to have the lively bunch back.
The Marriott Legacy here in Plano, Texas has over 400 rooms. We're told that upwards of 90% of them have been booked by Bison fans.
They're fun to be around. They're not too rowdy. They take care of us too. And you can actually talk to them when they come back at 2 a.m. in the morning.
In years past, there has been a great turnout, so much so that you almost eat you and drink you out of your stock.
That's definitely true. We got to stock up on all of our wonderful domestic beer. Sometimes you'll see us having to make runs to stores to refresh ourselves while people go out to Pep Fest and go out to the game, so we're ready for everyone later. But we love it, and we have all of our reports, so we're ready, we hope.
And that's the way it is for a lot of businesses here in the Frisco area, especially those that offer not only lodging, but food as well as refreshments. You know, we also found out today that there's going to be a little bit of a delay in the opening of the tailgating section around Toyota Stadium. They're not planning on opening the tailgate area until 5:30 Saturday morning. And at first glance, that might lead to some congestion in the area. We talked to some of the folks in charge of it. They indicated to us that they assured that all tailgaters will get in place in time to get in enough tailgating on game day. When I asked why that they were waiting until 5:30, we were told that it's a matter of cost regarding security. For now, reporting live from Frisco, Texas, Mike Morgan, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, Mike, for that live report. Bison fans are still making their way down to Frisco. The Bison tracker on the NDSU app shows a long green line along I-29 stretching from the valley through several states into Texas for the big game. And we'll dive more into the matchup between NDSU and James Madison later in sports. A slippery commute today with the new snow, and now it sounds like our evening will be the same. Hutch, are some areas expecting snow overnight?
Well, there is a little bit of snow on the radar out to the west, but for our area, we are done with snow after 1.6 inches measured here in the FM area and upwards of 3 through parts of the eastern third of North Dakota. It's a clear night out there as skies clear. The temperature is dropping. Most of the snowflakes now down to the south and west of the FM area. Our concern is that wind chill setting up as temperatures nosedive. Take a look at this. Badette 22 below, 8 below in Detroit Lakes. Now we are expecting cold temperatures this morning in Fargo. Well, the clouds and the light snow blanketed the warmth in. We did not get cold, but tonight we're on our way down already. Wind chills down between 20 and 30 below as we head to bed tonight. First thing in the morning, Andrea, we'll have wind chills between 30 and 40 below in some locations. It does look like there is some light at the end of this cold, dark tunnel. I'll have details on a little warm up here in a few minutes.
All right. Thanks, Hutch. Officials are investigating after a fire broke out at a North Fargo business. The Fargo Fire Department responded to a report of black smoke coming from the roof of Country Hearth on University. At around 6 this evening, crews entered the building and found flames. No one was inside, and they quickly put out the fire, but freezing temperatures can cause extra obstacles.
Obviously, it's safer for the firefighters if they have warmer temperatures to work in, but they're very good at what they do, well trained at what they do, and they're used to dealing with these temperature issues.
There were no injuries, and officials are still investigating the cause. Police are investigating after a car hit a man in northern Minnesota, leaving him with serious injuries. Police say it happened around 5:30 this evening in Bemidji. First responders say they found a 60-year-old man who suffered serious injuries from being hit by the car. They brought him to a hospital for treatment. His name is not being released yet until family are notified. Authorities have not said if the driver, 86-year-old Lois Soder of Bemidji, will be facing charges, but they are still looking into the crash. Vikings fans, this story is for you. Counterfeit tickets are on the rise, and that's because the Vikes have become a hot commodity. The Better Business Bureau says when buying your tickets online, always use a credit card that offers fraud protection and make sure the websites you're looking on are legitimate.
If you're questioning it, take the name of the site, put it in your favorite search engine, write the word scam afterwards, and see what happens. It just allows you to look at some reviews from other people.
When it comes to buying Super Bowl tickets, it's encouraged to follow the same guidelines. Specifically, with authentic Super Bowl tickets, they are typically printed on hard stock and are of better quality. Officials also say to be wary of tickets that are being sold at a price below the market value. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. If you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline, 237-6576, and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. Sears Holdings is announcing it's closing more Kmart and Sears stores. Some 64 Kmart and 39 Sears stores are set to close as early as this month. 2 of them will impact shoppers in this region, the Kmart in Devil's Lake and the Sears in Bismarck. Eligible employees who are affected by the closures can apply for openings at other stores. Customers can use the store locator function on the Kmart and Sears websites to find that nearest store. Some are saying chocolate is on track to become extinct. What's happening with one of our favorite foods? And if you have your income tax return ready to go, the IRS is almost ready to accept it. Find out the earliest date to mail it in.